All right, picture this. Endless fields of tulips, windmills turning lazily against a cloudy sky, and canals crisscrossing cities like veins. When you think of the Netherlands, that's probably what pops into your mind, right? But there's so much more to this fascinating country than just bikes and cheese. Today, I'm diving into the story of the Netherlands, where it all began, who the people are, and that whole confusing Holland thing. Let's start at the very beginning. The land we now call the Netherlands was once a swampy, wild region, home to Celtic and Germanic tribes, the Frisians, Batavians, and Saxons, just to name a few. These were the OG Dutch, living off the land, mastering water management because, well, a third of this country sits below sea level. Over time, Romans rolled in, then Franks, and eventually the area became a patchwork of feudal states. But the real magic? That kicked in during the 16th and 17th centuries. The Dutch decided, hey, why not fight back against the Spanish and make our own rules? And boom, the Dutch Republic was born. Suddenly, the Netherlands was a powerhouse, global traders, mapmakers, artists. Think Rembrandt, Vermeer, and all those golden age vibes. Now, about the people. The Netherlands is home to about 18 million folks today. Most are Dutch, but dig a little deeper and you'll find layers. Frisians up north, who've got their own language and stubborn pride. Limburgers in the south, who throw the best carnivals. And then there are the indigenous ethnic groups, like the Low Saxons and the Zeelanders, each with their own dialects, traditions, and fierce love for their tiny corners of the country. Over the last century, waves of migration brought Indonesians, Surinamese, Turks, Moroccans, and others, giving the country even more flavor. Okay, so why do people call the Netherlands Holland? Here's the scoop. The Netherlands is the official name for the whole country, 12 provinces in total. But 2 of these provinces are called North Holland and South Holland. Back in the day, these were the richest, most influential regions, home to cities like Amsterdam, Rotterdam, and The Hague. So when traders and travelers met folks from these areas, they started calling the whole place Holland. It stuck, even though it's technically just a part of the bigger picture. So yeah, calling the whole country Holland is like calling the United States California. Now, let's talk about the vibe. The Dutch are famous for their directness. If something's on their mind, you'll hear it. They're also champions of tolerance and creativity, which you can see in everything from their art to their funky architecture. But don't be fooled by their laid-back style. These folks have spent centuries fighting the sea, building dikes, and dreaming big. So next time you think of the Netherlands, remember, it's more than just tulips and windmills. It's a land shaped by water, built by dreamers, and powered by a wild mix of people who all call it home. And hey, now you know why Holland is just the beginning of the story.